Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Subscribe to Wise Elders Stories channel for more valuable insights.
Have you ever contemplated the possibility of enhancing your later years to be more fulfilling, peaceful, and devoid of unnecessary burdens? Imagine if I shared that by relinquishing just a few elements, you could unveil a life brimming with greater joy, purpose, and serenity. As we age, we frequently find ourselves weighed down by emotional baggage, outdated beliefs, toxic relationships, and physical clutter that hinder our progress. The encouraging news is that it's never too late to craft the life you truly deserve. In this video, I will guide you through the 8 essential things to release after turning 70 and explain the significance of letting them go. Not only will it enhance your longevity, but it will also enable you to enhance your quality of life. You'll uncover how clearing out your living space can turn your surroundings into a serene haven, how establishing limits with negative influences can safeguard your emotional well-being, and how shedding unneeded obligations can grant you the liberty to pursue what genuinely brings you happiness. If you've been burdened by regrets or detrimental routines, I'll guide you in letting them go and restoring your self-esteem so you can concentrate on what truly counts. Additionally, I'll explain why. Letting go of old beliefs and financial concerns can empower you to welcome fresh opportunities and live with assurance and plenty. By the conclusion of this video, you'll possess the resources to implement enduring changes in your life, fostering greater joy, tranquility, and freedom as you progress. So, stay tuned until the end, as this could be the most freeing choice you make today. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on new content. Your support truly matters to me. Should you find value in this video, your support in liking and sharing it would be greatly appreciated. If the topic resonates with you, please comment 1, if not, 0 will help me understand how to enhance my content for you. Now, let's dive in. First, consider the physical clutter and unused belongings we accumulate as we navigate through life. Each object we gather often carries a fragment of our memories, like the old rocking chair in the corner, which may evoke memories of serene evenings shared with loved ones. Once a stack of old letters may evoke the laughter and tears of moments long gone, a dress that once fit perfectly could whisper tales of a different time, a different you. These objects, once cherished, often mirror the richness of our personal history. Yet, as we grow older, we come to understand that the weight of these items can quietly press upon us, not only in a physical sense but also on our hearts and minds. The journey of life, especially as we age, inevitably leads us to gather more than we truly need. We find ourselves surrounded by more than we can possibly store, and with each item, the weight of our possessions grows heavier. It's all too easy to cling to things that evoke memories or symbolize who we once were. Yet, as we reach a certain age, say, after 70, we must confront a crucial question: do these belongings still hold true value in my life, or are they simply taking up space, quietly diverting my attention from the life I aspire to live today? Not every object should be cast aside, of course. There are treasures, irreplaceable pieces, and cherished memories that deserve a place in our hearts. That deserve recognition: a photo album filled with the smiles of loved ones, a cherished keepsake to be handed down through the years, or that well-worn armchair where you lost yourself in countless stories and moments of contemplation. These treasures hold significance and should be held dear. Yet, there are numerous other possessions: the surplus sets of china, the stack of magazines left untouched, the old clothes that have long since outgrown their purpose. These items no longer serve us in the here and now, and their quiet buildup can burden our spirits even more than we care to admit. Letting go of physical clutter is not about forgetting the past or disrespecting the memories that these items hold. It's about making space for the life you're still living. It's about honoring your journey, both the one you've traveled and the one you're still on, by releasing the things that no longer serve your purpose. It's a deeply personal act, an act of self-care. When you clear the clutter, you aren't just clearing your physical space, you're making room for peace, for joy, for simplicity. Start small, maybe tackle a As you explore the contents of a drawer or a shelf in the basement, take your time. Allow yourself to feel the weight of each item. Reflect on whether it brings you joy, evokes a cherished memory, or if it's merely a remnant of the past. This process can stir emotions. It's perfectly natural to shed tears for something that once held significance. Yet, the true beauty lies in the act of letting go. Picture stepping into your home and experiencing its lightness, clarity, and tranquility, where every corner resonates with purpose and meaning. Every object surrounding you contributes to the depth of your current self, not the person you were years ago. Letting go of these items goes beyond merely making room. It's about extending your blessings to others. Your unused treasures might be exactly what someone else is searching for, perhaps a family beginning their journey, a young couple establishing their first home, or a charity in need of gently used goods. By donating, you initiate a ripple of kindness and generosity, elevating your act of decluttering into something far more significant. Letting go serves as a powerful metaphor for life, reminding us to release what no longer benefits us in order to welcome the new, the fresh, and the exciting. Just as we shed old habits, outdated fears, and past regrets, we must also let go of the physical burdens that weigh us down. By doing so, we open ourselves to rediscover a sense of freedom and vitality. Our homes, hearts, and minds can transform into sanctuaries of peace, allowing us to embrace the joy of simplicity. It is truly liberating to step into a space that reflects this newfound clarity. Who you are now, unburdened by the past yet profoundly enriched by it. Releasing physical clutter transcends mere tidying. It becomes a celebration of the present moment, a declaration of your readiness to embrace the fullness of your life today, free from the excess that hinders your progress. It is a gift to yourself, a beautiful and meaningful act of self-love, honoring your worth and creating the space necessary to feel lighter, freer, and more connected to the life you are living right now, especially in the face of toxic relationships. The later years hold immense value, and it's crucial to avoid relationships that deplete our energy or leave us feeling less than whole. We strive to maintain the tranquility we've cultivated over time. By the time we reach our 70s, we've gathered a wealth of experiences. Some relationships have been nurturing and filled with love, while others have been fraught with conflict and resentment. At this point in life, it's essential to engage in a thoughtful and honest reflection on the individuals we choose to surround ourselves with. It is essential to pause and reflect on which relationships truly uplift your spirit and which ones you may be holding on to merely out of habit, guilt, or fear. Toxic relationships manifest in various forms, often veiled in subtlety that can be easily overlooked or justified. Consider the so-called friend who only contacts you when they need to unload their burdens, depleting your emotional reserves with their constant grievances, never once inquiring about your well-being or feelings. Alternatively, think about a family member whose words or actions leave you feeling diminished. It's easy to feel diminished, insignificant, or even unworthy, leading to a constant reevaluation of your self-worth after each encounter. Often, the most subtle form of toxicity isn't blatant aggression but rather a profound indifference. In a relationship where your existence is scarcely recognized, where you are rendered invisible or inconsequential, the impact can be quietly destructive. These dynamics can erode your happiness gradually, leaving you questioning your identity and purpose within such a connection. If you're still engaged with this content and find these insights valuable, kindly leave a comment below to show your presence. Choosing to let go of toxic relationships is not driven by anger or revenge. It is a deeply loving choice made for oneself. It reflects the understanding that at this beautiful stage in life, you have earned the right to peace, respect, and kindness in every interaction. Walking away from toxicity or establishing firm boundaries is not an act of abandonment. Rather, it is a powerful expression of self-love, affirming that you deserve better and recognizing that truth. Your emotional well-being is paramount, far beyond the need to maintain a facade or adhere to obligations. Establishing those boundaries is an act of bravery, a testament to your commitment to inner peace. It signifies a resolute decision to protect your spirit from those who deplete your energy, prioritizing your own needs over the expectations of others. Releasing toxic relationships doesn't always entail cutting all connections. At times, it's about finding a healthier way to engage. Establishing boundaries or reimagining your connections can lead to a more harmonious existence. You might decide to reduce your time with specific individuals, not from resentment, but as a strategy to safeguard your tranquility. Perhaps you'll steer your discussions toward neutral subjects, sidestepping the emotional complexities they tend to evoke. This approach allows you to reclaim your agency, ensuring that your interactions uplift rather than diminish your spirit or self-esteem. Now envision the liberation that arises when you choose to be in the company of those who genuinely uplift you. Elevate those who cherish you for your true self. Envision a life brimming with joy, rich in purpose, and filled with conversations that feed your soul. Picture the soothing presence of friends and loved ones who envelop you in warmth and foster a sense of belonging. This is the remarkable gift you grant yourself by letting go of toxic relationships. You make room for love, for authentic connections, and for the relationships that truly merit your valuable time. In this process, you unlock the pathway to a life where you truly belong. Truly seen, valued, and celebrated. You deserve that kind of life. You deserve to feel at peace in every relationship. You have every right to let go of anything or anyone that no longer supports your well-being. As the years pass and you step into the golden chapter of your life, there comes a time, a quiet yet profound moment, when you pause and reflect on the journey that brought you here. You think about the many roles you've taken on, the responsibilities you've shouldered with love and care. For countless decades, your commitments, be it nurturing a family, navigating a challenging career, or wholeheartedly serving your community, have woven the intricate fabric of your existence. Yet, as you step into your 70s, you might begin to ponder whether these obligations still ignite your passion or if they have transformed into weighty loads that no longer serve you. It's all too simple to miss how superfluous duties gradually seep into our lives, quietly making their presence felt like the gentle whisper of leaves in the wind. You may have taken on the role of the dependable one in your family, the individual they seek when challenges arise. You've been the one to fix things, the problem solver, always prepared to step in and repair situations, even when that role no longer serves you. Perhaps there are traditions, promises, or commitments you maintain out of routine rather than genuine fulfillment. You might still care for a spacious home or a garden that once filled you with pride, but now resembles an unending list of tasks, and even though the joy may have faded, yet you persist in shouldering these responsibilities as if they were uninvited guests, intruding and robbing you of the precious moments meant for your enjoyment. However, the reality is that releasing unnecessary burdens isn't synonymous with neglecting your loved ones or turning your back on what genuinely matters. Rather, it's about carving out room for the elements that truly enrich your life, for the pursuits that ignite your spirit. It's about acknowledging that you have every right to prioritize your own well-being. For example, if managing an expansive property has become overwhelming to manage, picture the liberation that comes with downsizing to a cozier, more manageable space, one that rejuvenates your spirit and lets you savor life. If family members lean on you too much, remember that it's perfectly acceptable to establish gentle boundaries. By doing this, you empower them to take initiative while freeing yourself from the pressure of expectations. Choosing to let go of these burdens is undeniably a personal journey, and it's natural to feel a hint of guilt, especially after years of commitment. Defining yourself through your capacity to care for others can lead to feelings of loss or anxiety, as if stepping back equates to caring less. However, I assure you that letting go is not an indication of indifference, rather, it is a significant act of self-love. It involves choosing to nurture yourself in the same manner you have nurtured others throughout the years. By lightening your load, you open up space for greater joy, presence, and connection. Your relationships can flourish, and you'll discover a deeper engagement in the activities that genuinely bring you happiness. Imagine waking up to this new reality. Awakening each morning free from a burdensome list of duties brings a profound sense of relief. Imagine the joy of having your time entirely your own, allowing you to indulge in whatever brings you happiness, be it sinking into a captivating novel, enjoying a leisurely walk in the park, or savoring a peaceful moment with a cherished friend. You'll discover that life blossoms into a richer, more vibrant experience when you let go of the superfluous. By clearing away the clutter, you create room for what truly nourishes your spirit and ignites your passion. Life beyond 70 should not resemble a continuation of unending tasks and responsibilities, it should be a celebration of freedom and fulfillment. It feels like a celebration, a beautiful recognition of all you've achieved and a hopeful embrace of the many joys that lie ahead. You've earned this, you've more than earned the right to let go, to breathe deeply, and to welcome each day with a heart full of gratitude for the experiences that have shaped you and those yet to come. Releasing unnecessary responsibilities is not merely a practical choice, it's a gift you give to yourself, a long overdue gift. You've traversed this path with strength and grace, and now it's time to allow yourself the luxury of simplicity brings peace and joy, and you truly deserve it after all you've been through. As you enter your 70s, life offers a precious gift, the chance to sit quietly and reflect on the vast mosaic of your past. The vibrant joys, painful challenges, quiet victories, and heart-wrenching mistakes all interweave to form the tapestry of who you are today. This is an opportunity to appreciate the wisdom and resilience that have blossomed from every moment. Yet, for many, this period of reflection can be daunting. Often overshadowed by the relentless burden of regret and the biting sting of negative self-talk, these emotions stealthily invade your thoughts, obscuring the grace of self-compassion and the tranquility you rightfully deserve. Regret resembles an unwelcome visitor that never really departs. It lingers in the shadows of your mind, murmuring about lost chances, untraveled paths, abandoned dreams, and faded relationships, prompting you to ponder what might have been during those moments of reflection when you ask yourself, what if I had chosen differently? Those haunting, what-if thoughts can feel suffocating, as though you're ensnared in a cycle of if-only scenarios. Yet, the reality is that life isn't about pursuing perfection, it's about the growth that emerges from mistakes, the lessons learned from wrong turns, and the realization that everything, even the pain, has molded you into the resilient individual you are today. Then there's the insidious poison of negative self-talk, a far more treacherous thief of joy. It's that voice inside your head whispering doubts and criticisms, undermining your worth. The belief that you could have done more or that you somehow don't merit joy due to previous decisions can resonate deeply, forming a prison around your self-esteem. But consider this, would you ever address a friend or a loved one with such harshness? Certainly not. So why permit yourself to endure such unkindness? You have navigated a journey filled with bravery, confronting challenges and sorrows, and each moment has contributed to your worthiness of happiness. Embrace love, forgiveness, and compassion. The qualities you so freely extend to others are the very ones you owe yourself. Let go of regrets and quiet that incessant inner critic. This journey isn't about denying your mistakes or downplaying the consequences of your actions, it's about the conscious choice to forgive yourself. It's about granting yourself the same grace and kindness you would offer to someone you cherish. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past, instead, it frees you from the burdens of what might have been. Do not let yourself be bound by outdated narratives, embrace the liberation that comes from standing tall, with a lighter heart, ready to explore future possibilities. To genuinely escape the hold of regret and negative self-talk, it is essential to consciously change the narrative you create for yourself. Rather than dwelling on perceived failures, honor the remarkable bravery it took to make those choices initially. Acknowledge that every misstep and setback has contributed to your strength, wisdom, and compassion. Your life is not merely a tale. Transform your perspective, embracing the journey rather than fixating on the destination. Each challenge you've encountered has shaped you, enriching your experience and wisdom. By anchoring yourself in the present, you free yourself from the burdens of what was and what might be. This shift opens the door to clarity and appreciation, allowing you to fully engage with life as it unfolds. In this space, you discover the beauty of simply existing, and the potential for growth becomes limitless. To witness life as it unfolds is to embrace it not as a collection of burdens or disappointments but as a vibrant journey filled with potential. Engaging in practices that foster mindfulness, whether through journaling, meditating, or simply finding stillness in nature, can help you rediscover the beauty of the present moment. When you anchor yourself in the now, you realize that your identity is not tethered to your past unless you choose to let it be. The complexities of what has come before no longer need to govern your existence. Releasing regret and the harsh judgments you've placed upon yourself transcends mere action, it becomes a transformative experience. Self-love is an act of reclaiming your narrative. It involves viewing your life not merely as a series of errors but as a vibrant, evolving journey of self-discovery, rich with resilience, love, and invaluable wisdom. By choosing to extend grace to yourself, you create a sanctuary for peace and contentment to thrive within your heart. You have earned the right to live with a heart unburdened by the past, open to the joys and blessings that lie ahead. So take a deep breath, forgive yourself, and remember, your journey is far from over. A vibrant life awaits you, ready to be embraced fully and without reservation. As we navigate through the years, we gather not just time but a treasure trove of wisdom. This wisdom gently nudges us, encouraging us to acknowledge the significance of the small, often overlooked choices we make daily. These decisions, easily lost in the hustle of life, subtly influence our health, happiness, and the essence of our aging experience, especially as we enter our 70s. Your body is a remarkable vessel, one that has carried you through decades of joy, pain, challenges, and triumphs. Now, it humbly asks for care and love in return. Unfortunately, unhealthy habits that we have justified, ignored, or simply resigned ourselves to can silently chip away at the vitality, joy, and peaceful heart we long for in these precious later years. Unhealthy habits don't always wear the obvious masks we think of, those tied to diet, exercise, or sleep. They often linger in the subtle corners of our daily routines, the small decisions we take for ease or familiarity, or even out of trepidation. It could be the tendency to forego meals due to a hectic schedule or fatigue, or opting for quick, processed options because they are so well known. Perhaps it's the hours spent seated, believing it's more comfortable or secure than being active. Or maybe it's the pattern of neglecting annual health checkups, rationalizing that they are too bothersome or inconvenient. Yet, these seemingly minor choices, when compounded over time, can lead to significant consequences. These unhealthy habits can sap our vitality, both physically and mentally. They not only compromise our physical well-being but also intricately affect the emotional and mental aspects of our lives. How many of us have found ourselves ensnared in cycles of relentless worry, constantly checking negative news, or withdrawing from those who care about us, thinking it's simpler to be alone than to confront the world? These deeply rooted patterns, developed over time, can feel like an inherent part of our identity, as if they are the only way to exist. Yet, they don't have to define us. It's never too late to transform even the most ingrained habits. With dedication and effort, we can shift our patterns, paving the way for a life brimming with energy, joy, and a sense of balance that we might have overlooked. If you're still engaged with this video and find these insights valuable, please comment below to share your presence. The wonderful aspect of this phase in life is that change remains within reach, regardless of how long a habit has been woven into your routine. The door to transformation is always open. Transformation is still within reach. Begin by taking a deep breath and reflecting on your daily habits. Ask yourself, are these habits serving me, or am I simply falling into them because they are easy? Instead of skipping breakfast, consider starting your day with a nourishing bowl of oatmeal or a piece of fresh fruit. Rather than remaining stationary for hours, what if you took a short walk around the block or stretched gently? Instead of diving into a spiral of negative news, could you spend that time listening to uplifting music? Reading a book that inspires you or reaching out to a friend, these seemingly minor adjustments can profoundly influence the course of your day and, ultimately, your life. Releasing unhealthy habits is not an overnight process. It demands time, patience, and above all, self-compassion. It's natural to feel disheartened when results aren't immediate, but keep in mind that every small victory is a triumph, whether it's opting for a healthier snack or taking that extra step or simply turning off the television early to ensure a good night's sleep can lead to significant changes. These small adjustments accumulate over time, creating a ripple effect that enhances every aspect of your life, one decision at a time. It's crucial to recognize that seeking help is not a weakness but rather a profound strength. Reaching out for guidance from a doctor, a physical therapist, a nutritionist, or even a supportive friend who will accompany you on this journey can truly make a difference. Remember, you are not alone in this process, and there is support available. There's an incredible sense of strength that comes from understanding you're not alone in navigating the journey of transformation. Just envision the liberation that accompanies taking charge of your well-being, the buoyancy, the vigor, and the satisfaction that greets you each morning with a refreshed spirit, eager to engage in the pursuits and experiences you hold dear. Imagine the happiness that unfolds as you come to appreciate your body and mind as invaluable, worthy of every bit of nurturing and compassion you can offer, as you release detrimental habits. It's not about dwelling on past regrets, it's about nurturing hope for what lies ahead. It's about welcoming the potential to experience this chapter of your life with enthusiasm, happiness, and a profound sense of fulfillment. As you make healthier choices, you're not merely extending your years, you're infusing those years with significance, joy, and a deep gratitude for the privilege of aging. Each small step you take towards wellness transforms into a stride towards a life brimming with vitality, purpose, and a heartfelt appreciation for all that you are. All that you have yet to experience awaits you. It's never too late to embark on this journey, and every effort is worthwhile. 6 outdated beliefs remind us that life is not merely a destination but a continuous, beautiful journey of growth and self-discovery. As we traverse the years, our beliefs serve as a compass, guiding our choices and shaping how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. These beliefs are formed through our families, cultures, and experiences, providing a sense of structure, security, and stability. However, as time goes on, those vary. Beliefs that once guided us may no longer resonate with the individuals we've become or the life we genuinely aspire to lead. As we step into our 70s, it becomes crucial to take a moment to reflect: are the beliefs I've held for years still beneficial, or are they hindering me from fully embracing the immense possibilities of this new chapter? It's tempting to hold on to these long-standing beliefs, much like cherished companions or well-worn shoes, yet sometimes, these familiar notions can transform into unseen obstacles. Walls constructed from outdated notions that no longer resonate with the dynamic individual you've evolved into. Perhaps it's the assumption that growing older equates to diminishing potential, or that you are beyond the point of acquiring new knowledge, or that seeking assistance signifies fragility. Maybe it's a deep-seated societal notion that your value is contingent upon prioritizing others' needs over your own, or that you should steer clear of change to maintain the comfort and security you've diligently established. These beliefs may seem like protective barriers, yet in truth, they can. Restricting your growth can hinder your ability to embrace new possibilities and deprive you of the richness life still has to offer. However, here's a profound truth I've come to understand: you are not defined by the outdated beliefs you've carried with you. You are not limited by the thoughts that once shaped you. At any age, you possess the remarkable ability to question, reshape, and even release the beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Letting go of old beliefs doesn't equate to rejecting your past or disregarding the wisdom you've gained. Along the way, quite the opposite, it signifies honoring the depth of your journey, recognizing that the lessons of the past can be transformed into something that empowers you to live an even more authentic and fulfilling life today. Take a moment to reflect on the stories you've been telling yourself. Do they reflect possibility, or do they impose limitations? For instance, if you believe you're too old to learn about technology, challenge that thought by reminding yourself of all the older adults who've embraced smartphones. Social media and even online learning serve as bridges to the world. If you feel overwhelmed by change, remember the many transformations you've successfully navigated in your life. Each change has showcased your resilience, adaptability, and immense potential for growth. You've faced storms, conquered challenges, and come out stronger. There's no reason to doubt your ability to keep moving forward. Embracing new perspectives means welcoming the unknown, with all its beauty and possibilities. Wonder growth does not cease with age, it transforms. There is always more to uncover, more to experience, more to give. Whether it's embracing a new hobby, building meaningful relationships across generations, or reimagining what happiness means to you, granting yourself the liberty to transcend outdated boundaries unveils possibilities you never envisioned. These possibilities lead to uncharted journeys, to facets of yourself that have long awaited discovery, to moments of joy and fulfillment that you may have overlooked. Long dismissed, envision the profound liberation that comes from swapping "I can't" for "I'll try," or "it's too late" for "now is the perfect time." Picture entering each day not with fear of loss, but with excitement for potential gains. This change in perspective transcends mere mental adjustment. It is a powerful act of self-love and empowerment. It involves reclaiming control over your life, opting for joy and possibility instead of fear and limitation. Shedding outdated beliefs is one of the most healing and nurturing acts of self-care you can offer yourself. Serve as a means to release the burdens of unnecessary expectations. Embracing this journey allows you to experience the boundless freedom of living life on your own terms. In doing so, you honor the wisdom and beauty of your past while also welcoming the remarkable potential that lies ahead. The narrative of your life is far from complete, it continues to unfold, and the most vibrant chapters may be just waiting for you to turn the page. 7 Financial concerns that fade away as you enter your 70s. After years of careful financial management, you have consistently planned ahead and made sacrifices to secure a stable future. Your dedication to saving for retirement and making wise choices for your family, even through challenging times, reflects your unwavering focus on building a secure life. These habits, developed through years of financial challenges, showcase your discipline and commitment. However, at this stage, as you step into this new chapter of your life, take a moment to reflect. Are these financial concerns truly essential, or have they transformed into unseen restraints that hinder your ability to experience the peace and freedom you rightfully deserve? For many, these lingering financial anxieties can persist long after they have lost their significance. You may discover that you hesitate to indulge in the things that bring you joy or comfort, weighed down by a deeply rooted frugality. A subtle, almost unnoticeable guilt may wash over you when you choose to dip into the savings you have diligently accumulated. It's incredibly challenging to construct a life of enjoyment, especially when those savings were intended for this moment, the moment to relish the rewards of your hard work. Yet, persistent anxieties creep in, questioning what if an emergency arises, what if funds dwindle, what if you become a burden to those you cherish. However, the reality is that while it's prudent to be aware of your finances, an excessive grip on caution can strip away the joy you've rightfully earned. This is your opportunity to assess your circumstances with clarity and confidence, rather than fear. You have invested so much. After years of planning, the moment has arrived to have faith in that preparation. It's time to let go of the anxiety that has lingered and to breathe freely once more. Perhaps seeking advice from a trusted financial advisor could provide that final sense of reassurance, ensuring that your finances are secure. It's perfectly acceptable to live without the constant worry of what lies behind you. When you comprehend your financial situation and accept it with a sense of calm confidence, you can transform that anxious hold into a feeling of empowerment. The figures and the facts are there to support you. No longer feel like a threat but like a foundation upon which you can confidently build the rest of your life. Money, after all, is just a tool. It's meant to enhance your life, to allow you to create memories, to embrace the things that make you happy. Maybe it's something as simple as a comfortable chair to relax in, a leisurely lunch with friends that fills your heart with laughter, or supporting a grandchild's education. These aren't just things you spend on, they are investments in your happiness and the legacy you leave behind. Letting go of financial fear does not imply recklessness or carelessness with your resources, it's about having faith in yourself and honoring the years of effort that have brought you to this point. You have already demonstrated remarkable wisdom and restraint in managing your finances. Now is the moment to trust in that and embrace a life of freedom. Envision a life free from the persistent worry of what if. Picture yourself making choices not from fear, but from a mindset of abundance and gratitude. This transformation in perspective can be deeply liberating, bringing with it a profound sense of peace. Understanding that your resources serve as a pathway to a richer, more fulfilling life rather than a desperate lifeline is invaluable. With this newfound freedom, you will discover a deeper appreciation for the relationships, experiences, and simple joys that render life so precious. Letting go of unnecessary financial anxieties is a powerful act of self-compassion. It's about reclaiming your time, energy, and ability to experience joy. It's about transcending scarcity and embracing a life brimming with abundance, the abundance of happiness, love, and cherished memories. After dedicating so much effort to this moment and this season of life, now is the time to truly savor it. Enjoy the peace of mind you've earned and embrace the beautiful, well-deserved freedom that accompanies it. Release the burden of what if and step fully into the life you've painstakingly crafted. It is yours to relish. You have more than earned the right to experience joy. As we age, the fear of change can feel like an unwelcome guest, bringing with it an unsettling sense of uncertainty, particularly as we enter our 70s. The mere thought of something new, something different, can evoke a profound fear that rattles our very foundation. The routines we've established over a lifetime, the familiar faces, places, and habits, become our comfort zones, our safe havens. The unknown, however, feels like an unpredictable storm, and we may find ourselves clinging desperately to what we know, even if it no longer serves us. Yet, I genuinely believe that change isn't the adversary we perceive it to be. It is, in fact, the catalyst for growth, renewal, and even liberation. The chance to evolve, to shed the old skin, and to transform into someone better aligned with who you are today often brings forth a fear of change. This fear stems from a deep-seated desire to cling to what feels comfortable, even when we recognize that we have outgrown it. Perhaps it's the idea of downsizing your home, a space brimming with years of memories, or the challenge of mastering new technology that seems foreign and daunting. It could also be the physical changes that accompany aging, aches, limitations, or the sensation of being left behind in a world that races ahead. And of course there's the inevitable shifting of relationships, both social and familial, as you navigate new roles. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still here with me. It's completely natural to resist these shifts. Change can be frightening, especially when you feel as though you're being pulled away from everything you know. But here's the thing, holding on to the old, even if it feels safe, can trap you in a life that no longer serves you. Longer nourishes your soul, clinging to what once was can prevent you from discovering what could be. Each change, even the most uncomfortable ones, carries with it the seed of possibility, a chance to rediscover yourself, connect with new people, and embrace opportunities you may have never considered before. In my journey, I found that letting go of the fear of change begins with shifting the way I view it. Instead of focusing on what I'm losing or leaving behind, I now think about what I stand to gain. Downsizing may seem daunting, but it could lead to fewer chores and more time dedicated to what truly brings joy. While trying something new may seem daunting, it has the potential to unlock unexpected happiness, foster new friendships, and instill a renewed sense of purpose. Change isn't synonymous with losing control, rather, it's an opportunity to rediscover strength, resilience, and the remarkable ability to adapt, even when faced with the unfamiliar. I envision the liberation that accompanies embracing change with curiosity instead of fear, picturing myself approaching each new experience with an open heart. Discovering resilience in the insights that life has bestowed upon me, each new chapter presents a chance to forge enduring memories, relish the simplest pleasures, and uncover tranquility in unexpected spaces. Releasing the apprehension surrounding change transcends mere practicality. It is about reclaiming my right to live authentically, welcoming each moment as it unfolds, and shedding the constricting beliefs that once hindered my journey. As I contemplate life beyond 70, I see it as a season to welcome liberation, joy, and simplicity. Release what no longer serves you, whether it be physical clutter, unhealthy habits, toxic relationships, or outdated beliefs. Letting go does not equate to losing something valuable, rather, it signifies making room for something far greater. Embrace clarity, peace, and the space to genuinely enjoy the things that bring happiness into your life. This is not a moment for regret or dwelling on what has passed. It is a time to celebrate the richness of your journey, honor the lessons learned, and step forward with lightness and purpose. This is your time. Living with intention invites you to savor the small, beautiful moments that enrich life, to cherish those who bring joy, and to cultivate experiences that nourish your spirit. Each day, regardless of age, is a gift. Every choice you make can guide you toward a life filled with peace, contentment, and fulfillment. You have worked hard, loved deeply, and learned invaluable lessons along the way. Now, you have the right to live freely, unburdened by fear, unafraid of the unknown, and deeply fulfilled. Every moment is a beautiful opportunity, full of potential and ready to be embraced. As we wrap up this discussion, I invite you to reflect on what you've learned. Consider the concepts we've explored and how accepting change and releasing what no longer benefits you can genuinely alter your life. What resonated with you today? What is one insight you'll take with you on your journey? I would be eager to hear your reflections, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video meaningful, let it be known. We invite you to share your thoughts and remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content like this. Let's embark on this journey together, embracing change, living with purpose, and discovering peace at every stage of life. Thank you for watching, and I eagerly anticipate connecting with you in the next video.